Iggy, thank you.
Is it an evil smash mob?
And this is indeed in our top 8 bracket, so congratulations to both of these folks making it this far in a very stacked Shockwave. Of course, doubles does tend to draw out a crowd, as we do have some foreign invaders here from Austin.
And we even, I mean, to make a point, I mean, Gio, who has won Shockwaves before, seated 13th. That's how stacked this tournament was.
Yeah, it's that nice low-key sort of stacked, where it's like, oh, by the way, we didn't bother telling y'all, but this is going to be a pretty insane night.
Yeah, and with just 74 people, I mean, I think probably a good 50% of those are people who are candidates for top 8.
Now, whenever I see this matchup, I'm immediately thinking about the Midwest. All about Tyroy and Zanotto back in the day. Pre-patch, this was the match to watch. And it felt like, especially towards the end there, Zanotto definitely had Tyroy's number, winning very consistently against him. So with the nerfs, I would say to Bayonetta, I feel like this is a matchup that might be slightly in Diddy Kong's favor here.
Yeah, I mean, right now, looking 50-50, both at 90 right now. And I think it really just comes down to the fact that they've both gotten a couple of pretty decent combos, but nothing spectacular. They've all been pretty down-to-earth and reasonable.
Yeah, and that's really surprising because the reasonable combos, that's what I expect from Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong is not a character who's necessarily known for having the long, elaborate combos. That's Bayo's job. Diddy's job, on the other hand, and why Diddy is such a good character is because of this. He wins neutral, he gets that space, that separation, he pulls peel, and he does it all over again.
Yeah, he'll get 10 to 20% every single time that he gets a hit on you, and there's never really a time where he just gets 6. And there's also never a time, conversely, where he gets 40.
Just nice. It's just clean Disco. Making all of the right decisions here. He just has such a great handle on Iggy's movement options, as well as his defensive choices right there. A bit too feisty with that jetpack, and he's going to get clobbered in the face because of it.
And Disco just laughing it off, saying, all right, yeah, that'll happen. And getting the F smash there, so game 1 going solidly to DisqoBunny. In the beginning, it was pretty even, but then as you started talking about how Diddy Kong just consistently wins in the neutral, there goes DisqoBunny consistently winning in the neutral.
Yeah, what a surprise. It's like he's playing the character archetype. But of course, Disco, not only using Diddy Kong's innate toolset there to consistently win neutral, but also just, again, the great callouts that we saw from him. We'd be seeing Iggy having various defense options, whether it was after a hit rolling towards center, going for these witch times, and Disco just did not get hit by that. In fact, the best defense it felt that Iggy had was just a good offense, a surprise F smash that we saw actually taking things.
Speaking of surprises, when did Iggy start playing Luigi?
You know, we saw the Mega Man. The Rosalina was what we had seen for such a long time.
I'm sorry, Mega Man?
Yeah,
When?
Iggy had a Mega Man for a while, if I remember correctly.
I don't recall
Yeah, it's
that.
like something that he was working on Wi-Fi.
Interesting.
Yeah, dude's got pockets that are insanely deep.
Well, I mean, we'll see if this Luigi can do it. Personally, I still think this matchup is way in Diddy's favor, but we'll see what Iggy can do. Disco just standing next to his banana, waiting for Iggy to walk into it.
That's bad.
Ooh. Oh,
Yeah.
and at some point, that turned into Iggy's banana.
You know, this matchup, I can see why it seems like it has a good advantage for Diddy, but this is where things can definitely change. That peel in hand that Iggy has, he can use it himself if he gets the knockdown to set up for some sweet spot super jump punches.
I mean, it's what we were talking about in the last game, but converse. I mean, Diddy is the kind of guy that doesn't go crazy on his combos and wins neutral all the time. Luigi's the exact opposite. He seldom wins neutral, just normally. But when he does win neutral, he's going to mess you up.
Yeah, definitely one of those win more type of characters, I'd say. Right there, getting the knockdown and going for the dash attack, covering the spot dodge option.
I think it may have actually been a misinputted running reverse up smash.
Yeah, I think that would definitely make a lot more sense as well. But either way, getting the extra damage and getting the stock because of that extra bit of damage that he got. A great showing from Iggy.
Yes, he's doing the 10.
And especially given the fact that this is my first time anyway seeing his Luigi come out.
Yeah, I just did not know this was a thing at all. A great job to get him to jump into that banana, getting that F smash. Just 10% to make up, which is nothing. Because all it takes is 1 minute neutral. All right. Got him a little bit on the ropes there on the ledge. Still just 30%. This is something that Diddy Kong is really good at doing, is just staying around at these low percents and just, doing it.
Of course, conversely, this is the kind of percentages where we really see Luigi's strive. Whenever they get their hands onto an enemy, they just do so much damage off of the follow-ups. So I'm looking for maybe a grab from iiGGY here. Disco, wow, he's just going for the command grab consecutively. How many command grabs is he going to land?
I think he should just do it. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, this is
Stop doing it.
This is the counterplay to it. Whenever you see them going for the monkey flip, just have to run with them into the venue where you think they're going to be and just go for the up smash. They're locked into those ranges.
So we go from DisqoBunny just doing monkey flips to iiGGY just doing up smashes. All right.
I mean, if they're just throwing paper, you got to just throw scissors.
That's fair. Ooh, could have been dangerous, but DisqoBunny not ready to punish it.
Still a bad spot. So good for Disco. You notice the banana bouncing off the shield, and he doesn't waste a second to get it back. Now trying to look for another knockdown. That shield is so low, but it doesn't even matter. He gets the up smash and almost ends up getting the set. Second shot.
Great banana catch by iiGGY.
Yeah, the item control from both sides, very good. But again, off the shield, into the hands of Disco, and into the sky we go. 2-0 in favor of DisqoBunny.
But how good was that Luigi? That came out of nowhere to me, and that was really good.
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise. Just more of a showing that iiGGY, he understands the kind of metagame that we're playing, the kind of game that this game is evolving into, where you have to have deep pockets and you have to have tools for every situation. Speaking of tools for every